I would now like to introduce John Rustad, the leader of the Conservative Party of British Columbia.
Every community in this province has a significant need for water and sewer upgrades. A lot of our infrastructure is deteriorating, and your ability to be able to raise taxes and raise the money that's needed is lacking. You aren't going to have the ability to do the work that needs to be done. So as a Conservative Party of British Columbia, we are going to commit to putting a $1 billion program in place for communities across this province to be able to invest in water and sewer upgrades right through and commit that forward for the next decade in British Columbia. With matching dollars from the federal government, we need to get them to commit to doing that. And with the municipal side, that would be the equivalent of between $25 and $30 billion that would be able to be available for communities over 10 years. We are going to get rid of Bill 44 and the government oversight on this. I don't believe that's the right thing for governments to do. If we can get to a place where we can support you and work with you on pre-zoning for densification, we'll deal with BC assessment to make sure there's no issues there. But if we do that, that would significantly improve the ability for communities to be able to see projects come forward in a timely way for housing. So we're going to be pushing the federal government on dealing with bail reform, but most importantly, we're going to be pushing for guaranteed minimum sentencing. Where you have these prolific offenders that are just committing these crimes over and over again, there needs to become a punishment. We need to get these people off the streets, and we need to make sure that businesses and communities can be safe for individuals to just be able to walk down and participate in the community lives. These individuals, if our legal system cannot handle them, if the legal system can't put them behind bars, then we will have to take measures in the province. We will use what's called the Mental Health Act. If somebody is at risk of harming themselves or others, they can be held and treated until they're no longer a risk. If you're going to want to use more electricity in this province, because of whether it's heat pumps or electric vehicles, where's that going to come from? Last year, British Columbia imported 20% of the electricity we needed. But it's pretty clear that if we're going to be increasing demand, we need to be able to address our electrical generation. We're going to actually have to have a conversation about the possibility of using nuclear power in British Columbia. If we want to be able to increase demand or increase the ability to have affordable, reliable, clean energy, clean electricity in BC, this is where we need to go as a conversation.